all. Now I am going to visit the Robot Missile Museum in Arboga. They had a large production here of robots and missiles before, and I do believe they have still today. You saw the J-35 Draken on display here outside from the Austrian Air Force, alongside the Robot 68 Bloodhound and the Robot 67, among other things. Let's see what they have. Hey. Here we have the large number of airplanes represented from the Swedish Air Force and others. And you have also here, and finally we have displays here. Simulator here, if you want to call them dashboards for different types of airplanes, Swedish airplanes, even more models, still more models, but now from American and British Air Force as well. Here we have the Arboga citizen Konrad Forsberg's flight images from the army flights from the year 1913 to 1915. Amazing pictures, I must say. Here we have the Swedish Air Force with its robots from 1955 to 2013. RM8B, manufactured by Volvo Flight Engineers, engines. German V1 bomb from the Second World War. In here we have a PS65 OP room for the control of aircraft radar. Here we have a display of the surveillance divisions in the Swedish Air Force, operating with the Viggen airplane. All the components of a anti-air missile Robot 90. Weapons alternative for the Viggen AJ-37. We have the RB-04E, RB-05A, RB-24, RB-24J, and the A-cam, and we have the RBS-12 Penguin missile Mk2 Mod 6. This is a missile made for the sea to hit large ships. Here we have massive engines for Draken and Viggen. Remarkable. Other form of engines that the central maintenance shop for the Air Force served during this time here. What we have from Sweden donated to the forces of Ukraine, and I want to show you this. Here we have Robot 08A, specifically made for taking out large ships at sea. I'd like to mention these two dioramas built by Hans Fernström, a former officer in the reserve in the Air Force. He was a radar guide commander. This is the RB68 Bloodhound diorama that he built. He's built. He has a third diorama on display in another museum, but he builds quite a lot of dioramas connecting to his time within the Air Force. I will post a link in the description so you can find out more about these fabulous dioramas.
Research and development of Hawk has been carried out at Raytheon in Bedford, Massachusetts, and at White Sands, New Mexico, and production at facilities in Andover, Massachusetts. This, then, is the story of the Army's Hawk, the missile, the system, and its lethal low-altitude capabilities.
And there you have it, the Robot Missile Museum in Arboga. So what do I think? I think it's a fantastic museum run by enthusiasts. The entrance is voluntarily, and for me as a model builder, there's a lot of models here, as I've shown you, especially the dioramas of Hans Fernström. But so I would warmly recommend you to make a visit here if you are passing through.